While ago, Sony announced that they were going to do a Venom movie, and it's actually, the Venom movie has been, tossed around a lot ever since The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and now we're finally going to get it. But The Amazing Spider-Man is now over, and there's been some rumors that Andrew Garfield's going to be back, but that's not going to happen, so what do I think should happen in the Venom movie? Well, I have some thoughts, so let's get into it. I think it should be a horror movie. It should be kind of a horror movie. It can't be too much of a horror movie that it's just a horror movie, but I want it to be, it cannot be what they did in Spider-Man 3. That's not what they have to do. They have to go deeper. They have to be more emotional with it. And if they really want to make it work, they have to have the design and how they're going to use him right. I don't know, they haven't said who's going to play him, and I'm pretty sure they're not even that far in development. I think they're just writing the script, but they need to have the character be in his mask, so to speak. You cannot show his face every 5 seconds like they did with Topher Grace in Spider-Man 3, because that's not going to work. That they can't work with a film length movie. What I think they should do is it should be partly horror, so that it's not so like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it's not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's kind of part of the Sony, the Amazing Spider-Man universe, but it's not. It's sort of separate, but it's more connected to that than it is the MCU. So it doesn't have to follow the MCU. Hey, let's be fun and joyful, and it doesn't have to be that. But I don't want it to be as dark so that it's DC, because that doesn't work either. It has to be a perfect balance of the two. Now, there are a few different directions I could, you could take with this. If Sony has enough balls to make it rated R, like Logan and Deadpool, then you open up a whole world of possibilities where you can do a whole bunch of the dark stories with Venom. He is one of the most interesting characters. He has so many different varieties of books, ranging from stupid to funny to really dark, and that's whoa, you're reading it oh, well then, that's serious. So there are many different directions you can take it, and if they take it R-rated, there are a few different books that I would take, but I don't know exactly which one, so, yeah. If they keep it PG-13, like I think they will, I have two different ways I could take it. If Spider-Man's going to be in the movie, which we don't even know if he is, they should do a story where I don't think it would just be Venom and Spider-Man. If it is just Venom and Spider-Man, I think they'll have to team up to fight someone, if there's a third person. And I would love to be Venom and Spider-Man have to team up to defeat Carnage. It would be mostly a Venom movie. Now, when they were originally messing around with the Venom movie, when it was first being announced, with a rumor, it was the Venom Carnage movie. And now it's just the Venom movie. So I don't know if they completely took Venom Carnage out of the scenario, but I would love to see Carnage in a movie, because they have not done that. And he is a really dark character, which would also work with rated R. So I don't know if that's exactly what they would do, but if it's only two, I don't know how that would work, because I don't think they should make him a hero, Venom, but I don't necessarily think they need to make him an anti-hero either. This movie, if it really wants to work, it has to be something we've never seen before. It can't be just people go and save things. That would be, a villain that steals things and that's bad going to save something. Want to know what that sounds like? Guardians of the Galaxy. There are differences, and you have to make it apparent that it's not the same thing. So to make him just a full-on villain would be fantastic, unless they pair him with Spider-Man. Then they could do a team-up thing. If it's just Venom alone, maybe Agent Venom. If you're not familiar with that, Flash Thompson goes off to be in the Navy or Army, and then he comes back and his legs get blown off, but then his heroism is recognized by the military, or by the government, and they bring him into the Agent Venom program. And he gets the symbiote, but he learns how to control it. Ultimate Spider-Man, the TV show, did a sort of thing like this, but that show is terrible. So you could do something like that if it's just Venom alone. So that's what I think they should do in the Venom movie. I don't know exactly if that's what they're going to do or not. I would love for Carnage to be in the Thing, but I'm not exactly sure if that's the route they're going to go. So overall, I think this movie could work out really good if Sony doesn't screw it up. That's a big if, because Sony has had a history of screwing things up that are good. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a like. If you have your own ideas for what the Venom movie should be, leave your comment down below, and I'll read them and my response to them. And don't forget to subscribe to become a monster. See you all in the next episode. Goodbye!